Live. All right, we're gonna go with that. Set the camera up a little bit better here. All right, we're going live. I have set up on a bank here at a public lake, and I'm gonna do a little fishing here today. Going live for, I don't know, as long as I can. The wind holds off a little bit. My battery on my camera stays up. We're gonna fish as long as we can here. I'm currently using a external mic here, and it's got a cord on it. So hopefully the audio is gonna be okay. If the audio is okay, I wish somebody would let me know. Just jump on there and say you can hear me or whatever. I would appreciate that. I had a little audio trouble a while back, and possibly with this external mic. I'm thinking it just may not have been plugged in well. So if you guys could let me know, somebody could let me know if you can hear me, that would be great. I've got one rod. It's an ultralight rod that I brought. I'm gonna bait it up, throw it out there, and we're gonna see what happens, okay? All right, I'm gonna quickly set this mic over here. I'm gonna turn the camera around to the water and bait this hook up, and then we're gonna fish, all right? So give me one moment. And we'll be rolling. All right, put my knife here. Let's see what I got. I'll tell you about my bait and all that stuff here in a minute. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Well, let's see here. Sounds good on my end. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jordan. Let's see here. And you're welcome. All right, we are going to try this again. Doing ultralight fishing today. Ultralight fishing with one rod, and we're going to see how this goes. Okay, let me get this casted out. Lift my hands off a bit before I touch my nasty fingers and stuff to the rod here. All right, we're using a slip bobber rig today out here, and we're gonna see how it goes. Again, fishing an ultralight rig. Cast it out there. Basically no weight on it at all. Basically no weight. So I'm gonna set this down. We're gonna see what happens, y'all. All right. All right, grabbed a mic here so you can hear me a little better. Okay, so let's see. I've got some chicken liver that I'm not using right now. It's extremely frozen. So I'm gonna let that thaw out a little bit, and we're gonna use it. Right now I'm using a type of chicken, not saying specifically what that is right now. Because that's one of the baits we're going to be using in a bait challenge for long, and I don't really want to give that away. I do have the strawberry flavored Jello chicken with me as well. I haven't used it yet. Like I said, I've got one rod I'm using at the moment. I do have another one. It's still in the car. But I'm using an ultralight rod today. So if we hook up, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I got out here a little bit later than I wanted, but not by a lot. Let me set this down this way a little bit. Pan it over here, because I don't want to stand up all day. All right, so I've thrown the ultralight out. It's got some chicken on it. And we're going to give this a try on a Friday morning. Again, we're going to fish for a while. Maybe 1-2 hours. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully the fish will cooperate with us today. Again, slip bobber rig, ultralight line or rod and reel. I'm using one rod, and we're going to see if we can come across anything. It might take a minute for the fish to come back through here. Had a bunch of ducks down here a while ago, so they may have scared some of these fish off. But I'm sure they'll come back by this area. I'm not too worried about that. So I think I'll see some fish in this area at some point. It's been a decent morning starting out. Like I said, I slept pretty good last night. Got up, got my gear all ready, loaded up, and drove, I don't know, 20 miles or not 20 miles, 20 minutes or so to the nearest McDonald's from where I'm at, and got me some McDonald's breakfast this morning. So the breakfast of champions here. And the good thing was, the car in front of me was nice enough to go ahead and pay for my meal. So, hey, you know, that, and I started to pay, let me tell y'all something. I started to pay because I appreciated that, and I wanted to go ahead and keep this thing going, this act of kindness. So I started to pay for the car behind me, and the problem with that is they used the McDonald's mobile app. So they had already prepaid. All right. Now, I could have got out of it right then and there. Could have stopped it and just said, oh, okay, well, thanks. And but I went on and paid for the car behind them. Now, I did pay $3 more, but I could have stopped right there. Now, the thing about you folks with the mobile app, while you can go ahead and get your stuff ordered and maybe a little faster and sometimes get free stuff, you miss out on these acts of kindness sometimes when you use that mobile app, because your stuff is prepaid and the car in front of you is trying to pay for yours for you. You've already paid it. But anyway, so that was kind of cool this morning. Again, somebody paid for my meal. I went on and tried to pay for the one behind me. Couldn't do it. They paid for it with the mobile app. So I went on and did the paid for the car behind that. So that's a pretty cool way to start your day. Was some acts of kindness there. You don't see that a whole lot anymore. So when you do, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Thank y'all for joining me today as I'm out here again on a Friday morning. It's a little bit windy. I don't know if you can see my hair blowing or not, but I thought I'd come out here, try it with an ultralight rod, and see what happens. We're only fishing a couple feet deep out here. Every now and then you can hook up some nice fish out here, but a lot of times you're going to get those 1 to 2 pounders. But that's why I brought the ultralight, because you bring the ultralight fishing and you get those 1 or 2 pounders, and it feels like you've got a much larger fish. So anyway, let me get over here, and again, thanks you guys for joining me. Again, let's see, on the chat, we had Jordan again saying that sounded good. Again, appreciate it. Jordan went out with me jug fishing a week or so ago, and caught a couple fish, and then we got blown off the water. That's the way it's been with me lately. Every time I try and get out on the river, we have like a storm coming through or something, or high winds and so on. I actually went out, not yesterday, day before yesterday, and I was out for about an hour or so. Miss Tammy was doing some canning and some other things, and then she contacts me and lets me know that a storm was going to be coming through. So it was clouding up, the winds were getting rough, so I turned driftwood back around and we headed back home, and she pulled me out of the water. Now go figure, she pulls me out of the water, right? We get the boat home and all this. Now I felt a couple drops of rain. That's about it. And then it doesn't rain. Go figure, right? It doesn't rain. So there you go. All right. Got something that just nipped at my bait out there, y'all. A little bit. Who knows what it is? It could be anything. I've got a very small piece of bait out there. It is a special type of chicken that was seasoned up out there. Again, not saying specifically what that is yet, because we are going to be using that in a bait challenge. Now, a few weeks I fished live out here, caught a few fish, and then caught a bluegill out here. I think that was on chicken liver too. Caught a bluegill on chicken liver out here the other day. So who knows what's hitting that bait out there. And there are a lot of turtles out here, so that could be suspect too. There could be a turtle out there playing. But the bait's been hit for a couple times. I'm gonna reel it in because nothing's hitting it hard. See if it's stolen my bait already, or you know, just move it out of the area of something that's super, super small. So I'm gonna set this right here for a minute. You might be playing with the mic like this several times today, so give me a break on that if you would. I'm gonna reel this in and check this bait. As I said, it's had a few little hits. I don't know if it's something just really, really small still in my bait. No, looks like I'm gonna have bait. All right, so for those that you just tuning in that don't know, I am using a slip bobber rig. All right, so right now you see it way down here, but as it goes into the water and the bait sinks, this will come on up to the stop up here. All right, so I'm fishing a couple, maybe 2.5 foot deep right now. So we're gonna cast this back out and see if we can find somebody that's interested in this specialty type of chicken. Now, if this isn't going to work after a period of time, I'm going to switch baits because I do have 2 other types of bait with me. So if this one doesn't end up catching fish, if it doesn't produce for me here in a little bit, then we will switch some baits out and see what they might be interested in. Hope everybody's had a good week. Maybe you've had a chance to get out and wet a line. I hope so. And if you have, I hope you had success doing that. I'll turn this around a little bit. Not fishing real far out there right now. The last one was out a little further. Now I'm just a little bit off the bank, and see if anybody's home over here real quick. I'm not sure. I may be seeing my bait. I may not like where this is sitting, y'all. I might have to add a little bit of weight to that. Because I literally have not much weight on it at all. So let me see. I might put a little split shot on there, just to make sure that bait drops down where I want it. So let me do that. My bait might be floating. So let me get it down there. Let me get it down there. Sometimes you just got to play with your rigs so you get them right. All right, I'll pinch that down on there and hopefully get it. Well, I thought I was. I thought I was. All right, let's try this again. So pinch it a little bit better with my fingers. That'll do it. Pull the big boys out. That'll do it. Now that should help keep him down there where I want him. All right, again, left the big equipment at home today, using the ultralight. Out here on a little pond. Got a specialty type of chicken bait. And we're going to see what happens. It's already getting little taps out there, y'all. It may have been what I needed just to get it down in that area. But I don't want little taps. I don't want a bite. I'd just soon move it out of the way of an area that's just getting tippy-tap bite and wait for something that's going to give me a real bite. Let's see if we can find something. Something's hitting it. Something's hitting it. Something's hitting it. Something's thinking about it. Oh, there's gonna be one of them little bait stealers, y'all. Come on. You're gonna take it, take it. I don't know. Come on, fish. Want it or not? Got a feeling it's just a baby, y'all. Got a feeling it's a baby down there playing with it. But he's bouncing that slip float. Come on. Drop it back down there. Maybe your big brother come along and take it instead. Yeah, I don't think that's anything of significant size is hitting that right now. So I'm gonna move that. Put it over here, out of his way. I would rather find something a little larger that can actually chomp that bait. And like I said, it's not very big. That piece of bait that I'm using right now is probably about the size of my thumb. Turn this over here a little bit. Probably about the size of my thumb. So it's not huge. It should be something that you know, a 2-pound fish or so could easily get in his mouth. But we're not finding them yet. We're having the tippy taps from the little ones. Now again, if this bait doesn't produce for me here in a little bit, I'm going to change this bait out. And we'll go with something a little different. Like I said, I brought a total of 3 baits with me this morning. Now, I got to be honest, this bait is not the freshest bait, which is sometimes a good thing, but not super fresh. I've had it in the refrigerator for a few days after trying it on a trip a while back. And I thought, well, I've got some. Let me go ahead and just try it. So So the freshest thing that I will have will be the chicken liver, if I get around to using that. Said it's frozen up pretty good right now, or it was when I got here. I may slip some of that on here in just a minute, because you've got to get it where that perfect stage on them chicken liver, where it's not too frozen and it's not too mushy and dried out, or dilapidated and falling off your hook. So you got to find that just right point with that bait. All right, let's make another cast here. I'm being a little impatient today. Uh-oh, a little fish over here. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's catfish over here, bluegill over here, or what it is. We're on the bank, but we'll cast over here. And as soon as I did, I'm getting hits over here. Like I said, that could be bluegill over there tapping that bait. I'm not sure. You never know. But I do know this. Whatever it was stole my bait. So I'm gonna put that right there while I bait up. And I think I might try that chicken liver now. Let's see if it's at a level where I can use it. Still froze up pretty good, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try. Again, as many of y'all know, not one of my favorite pieces of bait. But we're gonna give it a chance. Still kind of frozen, but hopefully we'll help it stay on the hook for a little bit longer anyway. Chicken liver, get up there and catch me a fish. Hopefully. I'll set that down for a minute, rinse my hands off. Maybe something will find you. Alright, something found it. Probably gonna pull it off that hook right away. Probably gonna pull it right off that hook. I don't know if y'all can see that out there or not. Again, slip bobber rig, ultralight equipment. Trying to catch a fish so I can have me a fight here on this light line stuff. We're about to find out, because he just took my bait, y'all. Oh, he had it down. He could have hooked up. That might have been a fun fight right there. That might have been a fun fight. Probably he took the whole thing down, held it under for a while. Probably stole my bait. Like I said, chicken liver does not stay on there all that well. So, let's see. I got a second piece already cut, so if I need to, yeah, he took it, y'all. Look at that. He already cleaned it. All right, so I'm gonna slip this other piece on real quick and pitch it right back out there in that spot. Oh, we got a bait feed, y'all. we have a bait thief right there. All right, so we're gonna try. Oh my goodness, here comes those quackers, y'all. Get that right back out there in that spot. Or close to it, anyway. All right, something's hitting it already. Something's hitting it, y'all. Something's hitting it. Let's see if we can hook up this time. May have put a little bit too big bait on there for this size hook, because it is a very small hook too. So here I preach and preach about gap size on your hooks, and I did not leave a lot of room. But I've already eyeballed my next piece of bait, and it's small and thin, so it should go on there easy. All right. Again, this has been tip tap already. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check it. Yeah. I'm glad I did, because there ain't nothing on it. I hate fishing with empty hooks, y'all. All right, so I got this little small piece right here. And I think this is the piece that's going to do it right here. This one is going to get me hooked up. I almost guarantee it. Almost. Y'all did hear the almost part on that, right? Almost guarantee it. So, a little bitty small bait on that hook. Now I should have some gap space in there that allows him to hook up. He can even find that little bitty piece of bait. Come on, fish, where'd you go? Still trying to swallow that big piece, I guess. Reeling in just a hair. I may have cast a little past him. Come on in this area. Oh, there we go. He found it. Come on, you can't take that under. Something wrong with you. That's small. Because I don't have to take it under. I done slipped it off the hook. Probably did. Let me look. Oh my goodness, y'all. He did. Slipped it right off. All right. I got 10 of them. I got some more. I got a lot of more, y'all. Come on. We can do this, fish. You gonna play games? I got you. I got you covered. Come on. We can do this. All right. They're going to mess around and get hooked in a minute, y'all. They're going to mess right around. Catch that hook in a minute. Woo, my goodness, that's fun. Got a lot of heat advisories out here. Y'all may too, depending on where you live. I know it hit 100 something up in here yesterday. I think today, our heat advisory, once it gets way up there, it's supposed to be, I think Miss Tammy was saying, feel like about 111 or something like that. It's supposed to be nasty hot. So, can't fish all day, needless to say. Got to get that in there in the morning time. Y'all be careful if you are out there fishing. Look at that, bait gone. They have me work, y'all. They're working me. They're working me. They're working me like crazy. All right, come on now. Boom, 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 boom. But keep giving it a shot. Fish. Come on, fish. Did you steal it? Just pull that off the hook. That's one thing I hate about that bait. Doesn't stay on the hook very well. Just like it. Just doesn't stay on well. I know I'm not putting the pantyhose on it. Not like that. Try again. Could be daggone bluegill out here. You can show my bait off this. You know, I caught one of them, what, 2 weeks ago out here on chicken liver. Go figure, right? Look at that, bait's gone. Alright, I'm gonna give you one more chance, liver. You got before I switch to another bait. One more chance, chicken liver. One more chance before I switch to another bait. This stuff, they're hitting it. They're just pulling it off the hook. Yeah, he's out there dancing with it right now, trying to find a way to get it off there. Come on, fish. Be like that other one. Took it down good a while ago. I need something like that. Goodness gracious. I hope wherever you're at, the weather's been holding well, and you've had some good fishing out there. We have just had terrible conditions every time we try and fish down here almost. Like I said earlier, with all the wind and some storms that'll come through. Of course, then we have the extreme heat, like a lot of you are doing right now. Upper 90s and 100-degree temperatures. Yeah, that bait's going. I'm switching bait, y'all. Give me just a second. I brought 3 different baits, so time to switch it up. Alright, and put away. Alright, there we go. There we go. The strawberry jello chicken. We're gonna give that a shot. Throw that out there. See if they're interested in that at all. Hopefully it'll stay on there a little better. I gotta wash my hands now, y'all. That nasty old chicken. Yeah, they're already hitting. They're already hitting it out there. Apparently it's staying on the hook a little better because they're making it bounce a lot. So, need something to take it under though. Tippy tapping it. Could be them bluegill, y'all. Out there playing with it. Whatever it is. Be my luck, I hook up and we're gonna get a turtle or something here in a minute. Whew. Humidity's bad out here today, y'all. We do have some wind out here though, so that's good. All right, I'm about to move it, even if I still got bait. You can't get that in the mouth. Oh my goodness, he's a vast tug. He must have got it. All right, I left it out there with the children too long. I'm gonna try another one. Another little bitty piece. Let's find it. I have to cut one. Now, here we go. All right. Get that on there. Now, I'm using the slip bobber rig, y'all. As I said earlier, if this isn't going to work much, then obviously I'm going to maybe switch and just go ahead and fish this thing on the bottom. I'm not seeing a lot of grass or anything like that here. In the past, I have seen that. A lot of debris down there on the bottom, a lot of growth. So you need to fish a slip bobber or Santee Cooper rig or something that'll get you up above all that. There it goes. There it goes, y'all. Oh, he just came back there. You knew I was gonna grab that rod. There it goes. Well, nope. The bait stayed on the hook better though. He's coming back for it, or somebody is. He done had it down. Come on. Bite down on it. Quit munching. Take it. Let's do this, fish. Put you on TV. Come on. Oh, you serious? Let me take a look. Probably fishing one rod. Yeah, he got it. He got it. Now he took that down, had it down there good. Did not hook up. All right. All right. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Oh. All right. I need one of them bigger ones. Give me a 5-pound channel or something out here. Come on. I'll be happy with that. On an ultralight 5-pound channel. Yes, sir. Any day of the week, I'll play with that. Well, something's hitting it, but don't know what it is. Might probably getting out of camera. It's like, oh, you just stood that bobber up. A slip bobber. That is a float, using it as a slip bobber. It works quite well. I'm guessing this is something small, y'all. I may just have to go ahead and switch this rig up. My goal today is have a nice fight on an ultralight line with the catfish. That is my goal. I think the babies are hitting me today right now. So maybe bluegill. That could be a turtle. Small catfish. I don't know what it is. Come on. Come on, whatever you are. Let's do it. Let's dance. Still got bait. Something's happening. I'm gonna get it out of that area. I'm guessing that is way too small. He can't get that in his mouth. I'm out that way some. See if we can't find something a little bit bigger that might be able to get that thing in his mouth and take it all the way down again. See, we had one that had it down for a second really good, or two, well, for a few seconds. Just didn't hook up. Got something tapping it now. The daggone ducks go by. Come on. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. Started trolling it. And he hit it hard there for a second. Like, come back. Oh, he's trying. Then pulled it off that time. It might be my technique, y'all. Slow troll. Yeah, he got my bait. Let me show y'all this. Let me do that. Hook this up and we'll do that. We're gonna try that method right there. We're gonna try that method. I can find me a small enough little piece of bait. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna throw it out there. They're tapping it quickly, but they're not hooking up. Oh, my line tangled somewhere. All right, let's get out there. Get it out there. We're gonna give it a second or two. We'll slowly start retrieving it after the fish finds it. All right, he found it. He wants to come after it and hit it hard. Ah, there was a tug. Real lightly. Another one. Come on. You're going to have to get more aggressive than that. You got to be more aggressive than that. Come on. Ah, there's another little bite. I got my bait. Yeah, I got bait. Alright, well. Y'all, it's about time to hit the bottom of this thing. Draw it out there again one time. I'm gonna fish it like this. One more chance. If that ain't gonna work, we're gonna pull that float off. We're gonna fish this thing on the bottom. See if we can't find something down there. We'll just go ahead and sink it. All right, well, something's playing with it out there. Again, I brought the 3 different types of bait. We've had some hits on everything to a degree. Something's out there tapping this thing now. But they're really just not being aggressive with it, or they're super, super small fish. And they could definitely fall in that category, unfortunately. So, I don't hook up here in a second with this one. We are going to go ahead and just drop it on the bottom and see if we can get anything. All right. There's a nice bluegill right there swimming around. But I'm not after bluegill necessarily today. If I had a real small one, I might put it on the hook, just throw it out there and see if I can grab a bass with it or something. We are allowed to do that in this state. All right, let me see. Oh, I'm swimming with my bait. No, but he wasn't hooked up. Wasn't hooked up. All right, we're gonna change plans, y'all. We're gonna take this float off right here, if I can. Yeah. And I'm gonna slip it right off there, just like that. That's what those slits are for in there. Now, the plastic things are still on there, so that is going to create a little bit of a float. So I'm going to add another split shot or so, and hopefully that's going to help get it down there. It still does have the swivel on it, because I did still use a leader line, and I used the swivel as my stop. Okay, so now I've got a couple split shots down there. Let me bake this up, get it down there. Tell you what, I'm going to use a piece of this liver that's now nice and thawed out and starting to get nasty to see, because they do hit it quick out here. They've been trained to like and love this stuff out here. So I'll put a decent chunk of that on there. Nasty bait. Nasty bait. And I'm gonna pitch that out there on the bottom. And we're going to see if fishing on the bottom today works any better than using the slip bobber rig. So we're going to find out. All right, so we put it on the bottom. I'm going to set it down there. I got some slack using this ultralight right here. And we're going to see. I'm going to find another bottle of water and rinse my nasty hands, though. That chicken and liver and all that stuff. I got my hands all nasty. So, again, right now we've got chicken liver. Beautiful camera shot. We got chicken liver out there, and we've now thrown it on the bottom. Again, I hope there's not a lot of debris out there. And we're using this ultralight rig, and we're going to see. I guess we'll just see. Let it sit there for a few minutes, see if something comes across it, can find it. And hopefully, if so, bigger than what's been tapping my bait all this time so far. So we will see. All right, let me get this mic over here. Yeah, turn in on that rod tip for y'all so y'all can watch that. Yeah, I do have my line slack. I want basically right now no tug back. Okay. I know these fish out here are not the biggest fish in the world, so any little resistance they come across, they may decide to drop that. So we're just going to see. Again, chicken liver, got a small hook, got it fishing on the bottom, ultralight line, and not ultralight line, ultralight system, rod and reel. I'm trying to find me at least one decent little fish so I can hook up on this ultralight. and have a little fun. And so far, nobody has wanted to play. Little ones have decided they wanted to steal my bait off my hook, but other than that, that's all that's been happening so far as I out here baking in the sun. All right, that little butterfly or whatever just ran right into the tip of my rod. You're trying to signal the fish down there or something. More it's cold. So look out. There's a hook in that. And I'm sitting here waiting, drinking my McDonald's breakfast here. Yes, sir. Random act of kindness today. That was pretty nice. Like I said earlier, if you were with us, somebody, I pulled up there to pay, and somebody had already paid for my stuff. Went to pay for the person behind me, and they had used the mobile app, so theirs had already been paid for. So I got the one behind them. So that was my chance to get out of it, though, right? When I heard they used that mobile app, I could say, oh, okay, well, I tried, and just moved on. But no, I wanted to keep those acts of kindness going. It's hard to find that sometimes these days. So, all right, ducks. What you doing? Because I'm not feeding you. I saw a family out here feeding them earlier today when I pulled up. They're out here begging. Like, nope. Not now. You may get some of my old bait when I'm done. I might give you some of that later, because it's time to freshen my bait up. See, the baits I've had for a few days in the refrigerator. I've gone on a couple trips. I should have known though, because those weren't successful trips, as I got blown off the water every time I go. So I think these are these baits have a hex on them or something, because it's not usually like that where I was fishing. All right, let me reel this back in now. Let's try. Hey y'all, you know what? Look at that. Y'all looking? Y'all watching this? We got, oh, no fish. This is what I was talking about, y'all. I couldn't see it up here closer, but apparently it is still out there. That old grass and stuff out there. My bait's gone. Probably drug it off. Man, that stinks. You know what? I'll put that bobber back on there. Guess I'm just gonna have to do that. Just gonna have to do that, I guess, because that grass just told me I'm not gonna be able to fish on it on the bottom like that. So, okay, not a problem. We'll go back to split bobber, just like that, buddy. And a piece of chicken over here. Trying to get that one decent little catfish today to play with me on an ultralight line and rig. So there's trouble. They've been stealing all my baits. All three of them. Look at that. Already tapping it. Something small out there, probably. Something small. Got all these little baby fish out there. Come on, I need one good little hookup on this rod. Looking for the fight. I was gonna say, did you already steal my bait before I get my hands wiped off almost? Come on, come on. Must be another one of them babies, y'all. Must be one of them babies, y'all. But it's fun to get out and piddle around and just have fun. But it'd be nice to get that decent little hookup on this rod. That would be so much fun. Come on, somebody. Somebody, come on. We may try and cast up under this bridge over, or this dock. Come on. Yeah, I think I got the bluegill hitting me now. I think I got the bluegill hitting me. All right. Let me try and cast up under here. Over by that little dock thing. Had a lot of little bites, a lot of little bait feeds on all three types of my bait. And only one good takedown for a while, and it let it go. Let it go. Come on, fishy. Where y'all at? Tried to fish it on the bottom for a minute, and too much grass down there. So we went back to slip bobber, and that's where we're at now. Back to slip bobber. Right now I've got strawberry flavored jello chicken on there. I've used liver on there, and a different type of chicken that we're not going to tell you about yet. Because we are doing somewhat of an extensive bait challenge on that bait, okay? So we're not telling anybody about it yet, and but we're gonna do a few different episodes, catch a few different fish, so we have a good idea of which one works the best. I don't like to put something out there that this bait works better than this one unless we know that's the case. All right. And again, on a given day, any bait can outdo another bait a lot of times. That's why you have to do several trips, do several days of comparison, maybe even on different bodies of water and so on and so forth, to see statistically which one proves to be the better bait. All right, but y'all out there just circling, just acting like vultures. There are some nice bluegill right here, just at my feet, swimming up and down this bank. There's some nice. All right. Okay. All right. You tipped and tapped my bait enough. Let me check you. Let me see. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that. They did it again. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to do this right here, y'all. We'll do that right there. See what happens. Let's just see what happens. Feel it? Oh, no. Almost. Almost. Tell me something, y'all. Come on, fishy. Almost. Almost. Let's go over here. See what happens. See what happens. Right there. Get it on out here. Get it on out there a little bit more. Then got a very small piece of bait on it right now. We're gonna see. Right now, other than me feeding the fish today, it's just me getting burned up by the sun out here right now. That's pretty much the extent of the day, except for that right there. I don't know. That's pretty much all that's been going on. Fish still in my bait, and me getting burned up by the sun. Perhaps it should have been a night crawler day out here. Maybe it should have been a night crawler day, yo. Red worm or some bluegill. Might have to do that. Oh, somebody stole some of my bait. Come on. Woo. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fishy. Did I clean my hook yet? Nope. Got a little taste of something on there, don't it? Go it over here for a minute. See if they're a little more aggressive over here on this side. Just never know. You never know. Yeah, come on now. Woo! Yo. Today is being difficult out here. These fish aren't cooperating today. Just not wanting to cooperate. See how that line is on that spool like that? Yeah. I'm gonna fix it while I'm doing it. Some fish will be stealing my bait. Usually the way it goes. Usually the way it goes. Yeah. See? There. I ain't got it done yet. Those fish is taking my bait. You got the line back on the spool right. And the fish is out there trying to steal my stuff. Look there. What I'm talking about. And they did. Oh. Yeah, if I was ready for you, fish, you've been mine there. You're saying, uh-huh. Right. All right, let's try again. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Well, I guess they're all babies out here today. Well, all babies out here today. Alright, come on, let's try again, but y'all can't imagine how nasty my hands are right now. I'm just telling you. That slipped right out of my hands right there on that cast. That's how nasty it was. Wouldn't even be able to pull that line good. Look better. I gotta wash them things. Don't steal my rod. Oh, look at that. He's gonna take off. One of the best bites of the day right there while I'm washing my hands. Oh my goodness. You already steal my bait. He done took off. He was running with it. He stole my bait. Well, I was washing my hands, y'all. Oh my goodness. These fish and me are not getting along today. We are not getting along today. That could happen. But you already steal that little bit of mush bait I put on there? Probably. Why, yeah. Yeah. I'm about to give up on liver, y'all. again. Try again. Looking for one fish that wants to play on this ultralight rod here, folks. There's one fish that wants to hook up for me. One good fish. Come on. Take it and running with it. You gotta eat it. Swallow that hook. Just pierce that lip. And he's probably done. All right, folks, how's fishing in your area? How's things been going? Hope you've had better weather conditions than I have and much more cooperative fish. So it's just not happening. Again, we have had terrible conditions. When we try and get the boat out and get driftwood out, we fish for an hour of that sometimes, and next thing you know, storm's coming in. So it's time to get off the water at that point. But a lot of places, and we're some of it too, are having those really extreme temperatures right now. So you do have to get out when you can, when it's a little cooler, or find you shade to do some fishing. And it's just been a struggle. The heat, we've had high winds that have been blowing us off the water. Sometimes we get the storms come in, and like I said, this heat. But just wanted to hook up on an ultralight for catfish today. All right, and they're not having it. They're just not going to do it. They're not. Brought 3 different types of baits out. Yes, my baits are not the best. They're not the freshest. I have made them up days ago, and we're trying to use them on some trips. And so they've sat in the bottom of the refrigerator for a while, and you know, so they're not the best baits. But I have been getting a lot of clean hooks. They've these little fish are nipping and stealing my baits, and that's it. I was hoping to get one good catfish on this ultralight. It wasn't going to happen, and it could be the kiss of death for going live too. You know that how that happens. You go live, and sometimes you don't catch a fish, or you catch 1 or 2 fish, and that's it. So it's not like a regular video where you can fish and edit things out and get it all done in a 15-20 minute video. So anyway, all right, we're going to get out of here today because it is extremely hot. I can't tell you, don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm sweating my tail off out of here. And but John Boy's Catfishing, hello. Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. But yeah, it's been extremely hot out here. Had a lot of bait stolen. I think I'm gonna feed the ducks, y'all. I think I'm gonna feed this old bait to the ducks and just let them have at it. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, folks, just to say hi, and I appreciate that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done that, and hopefully we're gonna find some fish soon. And maybe me and Miss Tammy will be able to catch you soon out in the boat or on the bank. You guys take care, and we'll see you soon.